What's up, guys? So, are you a gamer? On today's episode, I'm looking out for gamers out there. I mean, I've had a lot of inquiry and questions that as a gamer, what's the best microphone and headset that you can use to have the best of a gaming and immersive experience? And yes, there are lots and lots on the market, but if you're looking for the best, then you may have to do some research. So on today's episode, I have here the Sony Pulse 3D headset. The camo version. On the market, there's the pure black, the matte black one. There's also the white and black where this part is white. And then there's this camo version, which looks so aesthetic. And I love it. I must say, I love it because as a gamer myself, sometimes you need to play some Call of Duty or maybe Ghost Recon or maybe PUBG, the very popular one, and you need to be able to communicate with your friends or your teammates without actually causing any shift in your gameplay. And sometimes with headsets that have microphones, the problem has to do with being able to shake your head freely whilst using the device. Then again, for other devices, you need to plug it into your controller. And so having a headset that puts everything together and solves that problem, it is a go-to. So without wasting my time, let's jump into it. So the first thing to note is what is in the box, and then I've done the unboxing so you can check out any of the corners and then check out the link. But in the box, it comes with this beautiful headset itself, and then it comes with a dongle as well, and then it has a charging USB-C cable which is quite lengthy, and then it has an aux cable which is also one of my favorite because usually when you are editing podcast and audio productions, you need to be able to plug it into your device. But basically that is all that comes in the box. If you're looking for anything else like $3,000, you're not going to get it. It's just the device and its accompanying accessories. Now, when it comes to the presentation, I think it's very nice. It's not too much. It's not too much. There are certain devices that when you are unboxing or unpacking, you realize it has a whole lot, and this thing is covering it, and this is a case for it, and this is a whole lot. But this thing is very pretty straightforward. Of course, when it comes to sustainability plan, like I've been talking about in the last few videos, when it comes to packaging, there has to be sustainable packaging whereby we know that we are not contributing a lot of waste to the planet. So I mean, on that front, I'm going to give them a 5 out of 10 because there are a lot of rubbish. So like the boxes that pad the device, and I'm sure if you used proper padding, you could have avoided all those waste. But yes, that's what they are doing, and I'm sure they are working on it. So kudos to Sony for that. But the presentation is very nice, especially this guy here, which we'll talk about later when it comes to the build and quality. So let's talk design. If you're an avid Sony or PS user, I mean, I've had the PS4 Pro. My first console was a PS4 Pro, funny enough, and then I shifted and jumped straight forward into the PS5. I can say for a fact that in the last 4-5 years, I've been enjoying, during leisure, I like to game a lot, and I have different controllers. As somebody who is a sucker for design and decor, I like to diversify the controllers that I have. So I've had the whites, I've had the blacks, I've had the reds, I've had the hot pink, I've had the camos. This thing is beautiful. One thing Sony never misses is attention to detail. Even on the console, when you take a look at it, you realize that there are the small icons of the triangle, circle, box, and then X. And over here too, on the camo version, I don't know if you can see, but I'll let you have a look at it. But it also has all those detail on there. Any gray areas, you can see the icons: box, circle, square, and that is very, very attentive to detail. It also has the PS5 icon, the PS icon at the edges of both the left and then the right side. When it comes to the head strap, you wouldn't get the ordinary ones that you pull to extend or you pull to extend. This thing is just natural. So depending on how big or small your head is, just pull it in. And sometimes you wouldn't even feel it because you just hold it, put it over your head, then you stretch it. So it naturally covers and then fills up that headspace in there. So that is one beautiful thing. The design is very, very nice. The ear cups are soft, like somebody's bum. Very, 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 very soft. Very, very soft. The buttons also surround the left side. I don't know why they didn't balance it with both left and right, but maybe that's something that will get you. So it has two microphones here, all on the left. One is on top here, and then one is at the bottom here, and then followed by some triggers for chat. So if you want to chat, you just click on it and then you start to chat. If you don't want to chat and you want to strictly game, you also click on the other one and then it toggles it off. Then also there's the off and then the monitor. So if you want to hear yourself talking, then you switch it to the monitor. If you don't want to hear yourself, then you leave it at off. Then followed by the volume buttons. So the volume, there's the plus and then the minus. So you just go up or go down to increase or decrease your volume respectively. And there's the toggle microphone on or off button also there. So when you click on it, it toggles it off, so your microphone is off. When you click on it, it toggles it on, then your microphone is on. Then the next one has to do with the USB connector for charging. So if you want to charge it, just input your USB-C, your USB-C charger over here. Then followed by the aux cable port. So if you want to use the aux cable, connect it either to your controller, PS5 controller, or any device at all, then you use that to do that. Then the last button is the power button. So over here, you toggle it on or off. And like I said, all the buttons have been routed to the left side. I don't know why they didn't balance it, put some here, put some there, but everything is on the left. Let's talk about audio performance. Now, the first reason why anybody would want to purchase this is, of course, for audio quality. Now, due to compatibility, for your information, this thing was strictly made for gaming, like I've mentioned from the beginning. And because of its compatibility with the PS5, people usually call it the PS5 headset, but the actual name is Sony Pulse 3D headset. And yes, so it's made for gaming. So if you're looking for that immersive surround sound, you can actually toggle the settings on the PS5 console. I'm going to show you in a bit, but yeah, it's strictly for gaming. The audio quality is beautiful. It's very, very amazing. I don't know how much more I can explain, but this thing gives a lot of quality, either wirelessly or through the aux cable. And if you're using the aux cable, I've used it on the MacBook Pro and then on the iMac as well. Very, very beautiful, rich sound, very, very rich sound. Now, microphone quality. The microphone is good because I had a meeting yesterday, and then I switched to this and I used it, and it was good. I didn't get, oh, can you hear me? Hi, I can't hear you. No, I didn't get any of those things like I do with other headsets, but that means this thing is quite beautiful. Unfortunately, I've not used it for gaming yet. I'm sure I may have to do a proper video on that because some of my friends are not available for us to play online yet. But yeah, Ohen is on vacation, so maybe we could jump on one. I don't know. But once I'm able to, I would do a video on that and then show you how the actual gaming experience looks like with this thing. But solo, I've used it for media on the console, and I've used it for personal gaming, and it was good. So, but when it comes to the microphone, for calls, beautiful. But for gaming, I've not yet tested it. Okay. So somebody once asked, in what cases would you want to use this headset? And I was very straightforward that this thing is purposefully made for gaming. So gaming is the number one use case. But of course, because of the aux cable, if you want to connect it to other devices, and then personally, what I do, I used to edit podcasts, I used to edit YouTube videos like this one. And those are the actual use cases that I have. Of course, once you're able to connect, then you are able to get the best out of this. Of course, I'm going to get to the negativities in a short while.